she did. She called me lame. She left the shop here and literally said, live stream, liar. And then I sent her a picture of me pooping on a bucket and she called me lame. What's up, guys? We're going live right now, baby. And there's nobody here. I always feel so lonely at the beginning. Oh, Amanda, you just missed out. I just showed everybody that you called me lame. You are officially the first person on the live stream, Amanda. Woohoo! You get to spend more time with me. Amanda was here all day, stuck with me, and then, well, now she's stuck with me again tonight. What's up, you guys? Welcome to the live stream. Oh, you guys are cool. All right, let me pull up my live chat. Apparently, I'm not live on my computer. What the heck? Oh, there we go. Chromie's live. There we go. Chromie's live. There we go. Chromie's live. Shush. Hempress Jesse, congratulations on bumping up your YouTube membership. Jesse, congratulations on bumping up your YouTube membership. Shush, Chrome. I don't want to hear you talking in my ear. Pop out chat. There you go. Now I see what you see. Mon73, since I'm on my iPad, I don't have the join button. Lauren P says too much Chrome. Oh, you love me, Lauren. Give me a sec, grab something to drink. Hi, Cruzy. What up, homie? What up, buddy? Let's go see Cruzy. Cruzy's sitting over here in his chair. I say his chair, but every chair in here is his chair. Hi, buddy. What's up, little homie? Hey, what's up, buddy? Why, bro? Why, bro? Yeah, that's Cruzy hanging out in his chair. That's also his chair. That's also his chair. And then once in a while, he sits in the doggy one. But mostly all the other ones. Right, buddy? Sometimes I feel like I built this whole shop and put that little entertainment area back there just for Cruzy. Chet says, hi, love the channel. Thanks, Chet. Last Van Standing. I like the name of that channel. Hey, Chrome, the red honeycomb is sexy. Thank you. It actually changes color. Hold on, let me see. We can do all sorts of funky stuff with this one. Hold on, let's see. We can go green, blue, whatever color that is, blue, purple. Purple's cool. There we go. Now it's purple. I like the purple. Purple is one of my favorite ones. Jared says, we all know it's Cruzy's shop. 100%. How many times have you used the TV in your shop? Quite a bit sometimes. I find sometimes at the end of a day in here, it's just nice to sit back and watch a movie. More than I thought I was going to, actually. You know the dog's rule. Another question, how many times do you use the TV in my shop? Question, why don't us members get a special emoji? You guys have the, I don't know, maybe, can you guys do special emojis? I know you guys got the little what's up weirdos beside your name there. Amanda says, I listen to music on it and Chrome's old videos. Gary says, I got in late, just a late night hello. Hey, we just started the stream, so you haven't missed anything. Yeah, you can make these things do like all sorts of different, like they'll move in colors. Hold on, it's kind of sweet. I don't know how to use it. Oh, not that one. Hello. Now that's funky, huh? Why is that one purple and that one's... Oh, I'm messing things up now. Can you do this? Sorry, guys. Oh my goodness. Just what you clicked on this live stream for, to watch Chrome play with his lights. Sorry. And 8B says best YouTuber. In those moments, I don't feel like a good YouTuber. I can sit there and play with them. They do so many funky things, but look at this remote. I have no idea what the heck any of this stuff does. I just keep pushing buttons until it does something cool, and then that's it. Alan, just got to work. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Member, I'm a YouTube member for 25 months. Wicked. Save your bacon fat for cooking your foods and lower the temps, bro. I know, I'm 50 years old and slowly learning. I've never been a cook, never. My schedules prior to me moving into my van, when you guys all watched me start like 7 years ago, my schedule was always so busy. I ate out all the time. I was never, ever a cook at home. So that's where I never really learned how to cook. Alan just gifted 10 YouTube memberships. Thank you. It was gifted out to Kayla, Amanda, Mon73, Erica, excuse me, Claudie, Sharon, Michael Bolton. Love it. Oh, and J5 Custom Vans was gifted a membership. That's hilarious. Kevin Allen and Greg. Oh, I appreciate that. Joey from Sydney, Nova Scotia. That's a cool little spot out there. I'll be out there probably again this summer if plans go the way I have planned. Plans go, you get it. But I will be hopefully coming out that way again this summer. Doing a pretty big East Coast trip this year. What's up, weirdos? Your shirt says, oh, is it backwards? We're on the opposite side of my phone. Sorry. And thank you to everybody who went and bought stuff on the shirt sale. We're just about out. We do have these ones left, though. And there's not that many, but the double V's up. I think this is a cool shirt. We never really released this one, really. The double V's up. Hey-oh, on the back and on the front chest. And they come in the gray and the red. We still have some of these left on the store, but I'm pretty sure all the black hoodies are just about gone. Tons of them went out the door. Check this picture out. This is from today. This is nuts. We went to the post office today. Post office is like, what the? That's how many shirts Amanda put together today. That bin is stacked full, and those are all packages going out to you guys. Dude, it was crazy today. Yeah, people at the post office are always like, oh, great, here they come. Orange Belly Express, what's the warranty on the new fan? That is a really good question. Any warranties on stuff like that are always granted by the company themselves. So I am really honestly not too sure. They're freshly new here. We just got them in. And anytime any warranty goes on with any product that Van Toy sells, all they're going to ask for is a copy of your receipt so they could submit it for warranty work. But that's a really good question. I'd have to Google that one because they're just brand new. Like we just got them here. Kim Jones is like, yay, can't wait for my package. Martha O'Hare, I ordered stickers yesterday. Honestly, Martha, I didn't do any of that stuff. That was 100% Amanda. And every single thing that was ordered up to about an hour ago has been shipped. Today, Amanda was sitting there filling out orders, and then more of them were coming in. She's like, I just want to go home. I just want to go home. She kept doing it until the orders were at 0. So up to about an hour ago, every order is on its way. Oh, sorry, guys. Mike says, can't wait for my new hoodie. Great sale. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice to see most of these things go, and they were cheap. Like, this is like 17 or 18 bucks USD, which is pretty darn cheap. The hoodies went out at complete cost. Like, we made nothing on those hoodies. The hoodies were at cost. Those were so cheap. Cruzy's sitting on the couch or chair or wherever it is. He is actually lying on the floor right here behind me. Right there. Hey, buddy. A lot of times when like I'm talking to somebody or whatever, he always likes to come over and sit close. Man, will you guys stop it? US1 Tahoe. Where's Lauren? Lauren's retired. Leave him alone. Stop asking. Jeez. Cruzy cam needed. I highly agree with that one. So now that my daughter's coming to work here, you guys will probably see a rebirth of Cruzy's channel. Yeah. So I want to let her kind of take over that part of the channel. She can learn how to edit a little bit, maybe run around and film Cruzy Bear because he does some quirky things here at the shop that I just don't capture. So yeah, someone's like, tell Emily she should start her own channel. She has her own channel. Come on. Yeah, US1 Tahoe. Man, people ask that question every single live stream, every single video, and we've talked about this over and over and over. And yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't mind having her kind of start Cruzy's channel again. Film all the little moments around here and just make that part of her responsibility here. And strapping a cruise cam to him while he's running around chasing the bunny rabbits outside. Perfect. Nobody special. Why is there 548 people in here and only 135 likes? Will you shell things off-road for Jeeps? So yeah, no, we probably won't be doing anything Jeeps unless you need winches and stuff like that. Van Toys has winches, so, but we won't do anything Jeep specific. Everything we're gonna do here is gonna be van specific, and vans include RVs too, because technically an RV is usually just a van with an RV shell on the back. Bruce Vanlife Jr.'s in here. What's up, buddy? Rob and Jan are in the house. Wicked. What's up, buddy? Nice to have you in here. WeatherTech makes window covers? I didn't know that. We want the WeatherTech window covers, but hard to find. I'm going to have to talk to the WeatherTech rep and see what they say. I didn't even know they made. I thought WeatherTech was primarily a mat company. I'll talk to the rep and see what he says. I didn't even know that was a thing. What happened to the couple who used to work on vans on the East Coast that, you know what, I haven't heard from them. I heard that they sold the property. So I think they shut down the company, sold the property, or sold the property, shut down the company afterwards, whatever it was. But I haven't. I've messaged them a couple of times, and I don't know if they've changed cell phones or what. I have no idea what happened to them. So Madison, Rainer, if you're out there, hit me up. Rob and Jan have WeatherTech window covers. I didn't know that. What the what? Just about said something else, but give me a sec. I'm going to look them up. I didn't even know that. That's cool. WeatherTech window covers. Huh. I didn't even know that. And we just seen the WeatherTech rep at the trade show that we just went to. What the? Huh, I'm gonna have to look into that, you guys. Cool. Thank you for bringing that up. Orange Belly Express, you're welcome. Thank you. Anyone in Tennessee, I think that's what TN is, Tennessee, want to buy an Econoline shuttle bus? If you do, I'm going to guess Orange Belly Express has one for sale. Have you looked at Nuva vans from Las Vegas and some interior ideas? Pretty nifty. I actually have come up with a plan. I have chosen the wood that I'm going to use. I chose the walls. I figured out a layout. So the layout that I put in the end of the video the other day, it's just my mock layout. So all we needed out of that layout was to figure out where my editing desk is going to be, where my kitchen is going to be, and a basic rough layout. What Andy at Overland Interiors does with my base layout is where the magic will happen, because Andy is a super creative guy, and what flourishes out of my plan is all in his little, what he calls squishy matter. Andy, if you're here, what's up, bro? So it'll turn into a pretty unique and creative piece once Andy starts to kind of figure it all out. Me, I just want to know where my desk is and what I need out of my desk, where my kitchen is, what I need out of my kitchen, where my seating area is and what I need out of it. After those things, then Andy will start to work his magic. Something I seen John today, something I didn't bring up to John. So John, if you're watching this right now, I wouldn't mind. I've seen this in a few vans. I don't know if there's enough depth for it, but I'm drawing right now. Let's use a felt so we all can see. So here's my kitchen, and then there's the seating bench right here, and the table. Then here's my driver's seat. That's my horrible picture. That's my driver's seat. So I'm wondering if on that wall piece there, we can insert something in the wall there. You know, something I can strap some stuff in. Like I've seen builds where they've taken a piece of the wall, chopped it out, built an insert for it, so you can put, I don't know, spices, I don't know, dirty magazines. I don't think that's a thing anymore. But I don't know, I thought about it. I don't know if the depth is going to be practical, but I've seen them, and I think that's pretty cool. I've seen a few builds do it, but I don't know if the depth is going to be there on my walls. It's just a thought. Yeah. So anyway, guys, let me show you some pictures of some build ideas that I was thinking about. So I seen this today and I thought it was pretty sweet, and I pondered it. When I run, because I'm doing a slat ceiling on the ceiling, maybe taking a part of the slat ceiling and making a design piece out of the end of it. So it's not completely right at the very, very end. I just think that's a funky little design piece. I'd have to see it in person before I kind of pull the trigger on something like that. But it was pretty cool where the black just kind of popped out at the end and wasn't quite finished. I think it looks really sweet. But some features in here that I really liked. So I'm thinking about doing bamboo as my cabinets. I think the bamboo it's just sexy. It looks good, unless there's something else that we can come up with for a type of wood. But I really like the look of the bamboo. But you see that piece right there? That's the kind of funky stuff that Andy can probably pull off with his CNC machine. Like doing something like that that's funky that you can actually see through it though. So it's kind of like a dividing wall, but with a super rad design in it. But this is the kind of color scheme I'm going through. I want to do black and wood, but more black. This has got more wood on it. I want to do more black than what's on that one. That is sexy as hell. And lots of like underlighting. See how everything's underlit? Andy, if you're watching, I love little cuts on the cabinets like that. I think that is super slick. That is so cool. Kind of gives it a bit of a, like a, I don't know if I want to, I don't know what a design word would be, like a techie sort of look where everything's kind of like uniquely shaped. I don't want to do that much black. I think that's kind of cheesy. Let me find this one here. See, this is really cool. So if you look at, like that's not the right wood. Like I do bamboo on the front, but I love all the black inside of all the drawers. So the inside of all the drawers are black with all bamboo fronts, and all the inside of everything's black with raw wood on the front. I think it just looks super slick. No, I'm trying to find more here. And that's what I want to do on the ceiling. So I know John knows. I think because I'm going to do bamboo on the rest of the build, I'm going to guess we have to find bamboo for that ceiling too, so it's all matchy-matchy. And a subscriber sent me this. This was the inside of their van. A subscriber's like, yo, Chrome, why don't you check out our kitchen? So that's what they did. I think it looks really cool with the black cabinets. But I'm thinking we're going to do this for the floor. It's not pretty. It's not your traditional like wood floor or anything like that. But I think because of everything else being so pretty, I think we should do a black floor. I think a black would make just the cabinets pop all off, because if we do any kind of a wood floor and the wood doesn't match the wood on the cabinets, it's going to have a really nasty clash between the two. And my friend Jared over there at Vancity Conversions, he said this is one of his favorite floors. They use it a lot. It comes in a ton of different colors, but I really think the black on the floor with the wood cabinets would look just really great. It's rugged. It'll probably hide dirt and Cruz's hair a little bit better. And it's grippy, which is super good for the dog. And for the most part, a majority of your floor, you're going to cover with a rug of some kind. You have a rug in your kitchen, maybe a rug by the entrance door, something by the foot of your bed. You know what I mean? But those are my thoughts so far on what I want to do for the interior. And I'm doing cloth on the walls. I know I'm going to hear this a bazillion times in the comments. Cloth, bad idea, bad idea. It's going to smell. It's going to hold dog hair. I've heard it all. But I've also heard from people in their vans that have cloth that really, really like it. It gives it a good warm feeling. They say it's fairly easy to clean because it's upholstery material. It'll be like a tweed. So it'll be an upholstery material that's relatively easy to clean. With a little bit of upholstery cleaner, it cleans up like any other fabric as it would be on a chair. My walls will be getting less abuse than a chair. And think about how many times you sit in a chair, your dogs jump up and down on the chair. The walls would be pretty good, and it warms the space nicely. This is extreme. This is carpeting everywhere. Not carpeting, like a tweed material everywhere. I'm going to show you some pictures. So this here is fabric. So you, well, sorry guys. So you got the wood on the fabric. I'm not really sure the color of the fabric, but I think the fabric on the wood just creates a nice warmth inside the place that I really, really like. So this one here is probably more like it. See that lighter gray color on the wall there? That's probably more like it. Probably gonna go with a little bit of a lighter color on the wall, not dark, because the wood on the bamboo is kind of a little bit darker than that, I would guess. Maybe that's close to it. But yeah, probably a lighter color on the wall like that one. I really like that one. That one or the gray, but I think that's too gray. Does that make sense? Because that's probably bamboo right there. I might be wrong, but yeah, that on the gray, I'm not sure about. I think doing a lighter color back there would look really, really good. Or this one. Now you're getting into kind of a bit of a brownish sort of color. Yeah. But I think doing the cloth like that right there. Look at the cloth on the wall there. Create such, and that'll be about the color of my cabinets against the black against that. I think we're making progress. We're more progress now when it comes to the choice to make that van build than I have the whole time I've had that Sprinter. Yeah. So what do you guys think of the cloth? I don't know. You guys have probably been saying in the comments. I haven't been reading them. I've been talking too much. Glad I caught the live. Haha. What's up, Oscar? What about AC? Are you going to do AC? I know you talked about it. So I do like the idea of air conditioning. I think it is a smart thing to do, but I don't know if I spend enough time in a climate to use the air conditioning. Like I know on a trip like this summer going to the East Coast, that's where air conditioning becomes you must have it. It's mandatory because it's hot and it's sticky and you just need to stay cool in the vehicle. But I know the AC is going to be something that I might only use 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks or a month out of the 12 months that I live in my van. Where if I do maybe a skylight in the back, roof vent in the front so I can pull air out in the front, pull air from either side of my bed and through the skylight in, then it'll keep us super cool in the bed on a warm day. So I'm kind of on the fence right now. I had some subscribers come by the other day from Florida and they have an AC unit on the top of their vehicle and they love their AC. He said, dude, I'm from Florida and it does great. It keeps us nice and cool inside of there. But I wonder for myself and in my scenario if that AC is needed. So we are doing the heated floors. That is happening for sure. John will be making the heated floor kit at some point. But we'll have the heated floors, which would be beautiful. But AC, I'm still on the fence. Mind you, I was on the fence for the longest time about the heated floors as well too. It's the heated floor system. It's very expensive. Like you can go a simpler way and just run like a Webasto like hydronic heater. Or you can do the Rixson system, which is probably the system I'm gonna do, but that system's like $6,000 USD or something crazy. It is, and 6,000 USD is like $8,000 Canadian. So, you know, but we're doing the heated floors, but that Rixson system's not going in yet because I don't have that kind of money right now. We need to pump out some more videos before that's ever gonna happen. But that Rixson system is really fancy and really cool. Let me show you some videos that Vancity Conversion sent me today. So he was showing me a van that he did that he was just finishing with the Rixson unit in there. Oh, he sent me this today too. All that lawn seal flooring. I thought this was funny. That's all the samples of that lawn seal flooring. Wow, so many different options. Those ones are nice. I thought that was funny. He just randomly sent me that this morning. But if you look at the beginning part of it, you'll see the one with all the little lines on it. They come in multiple different colors, and that's, I think, the one that I'm going to do. those ones, but in black. But these end ones there with the lines on it, those are beautiful. But the, yeah, it's called Lawn Seal. It's like a linoleum sort of, but a commercial grade, very thick. You put it down with glue, you lay it down. They use that stuff in like hospitals and gyms. It's like very expensive, but super durable. And I had a lady come by here the other day. She had this top one right there in her van, and she took me outside. We're actually doing a lift kit in her vehicle. She brought by her Chevy Express so we can take a look at it. She booked in her Chevy to get a 3-inch lift kit. What's up, Rhonda, if you're watching this? And she had this floor in there, and man, was it ever beautiful. And then, yeah, so here's the other video he sent me.
All right, we got this van. It's about ready for pickup. Just doing some last minute testing. Leaving this outside
nice.
In the cold. It's currently negative 15 degrees Celsius. Feels like negative 20. It's about negative 4 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's the Rickson heating
Internal
system.
temperature of the van from a temperature sensor at the back, kind of middle of the van, is 18 degrees. We have it set to 24. This is the amazing Rickson system with the Eberspacher hydronic heater. So we got the furnace on. Again, it's only set to 24. This can go up to 33. And we got the radiant floor heat on. The floors are nice and toasty, radiating, making all the furniture and everything on top of it warm as well. We got the system back here blowing away. You got the ducts there. You got the whole
That's the Rickson heating system.
there. And it's quite cool because this system, specifically in the winter time, tends to keep itself warm. And it is nice. You have the water tank right there. We also keep in mind you have a little RUV sensor there in the plumbing compartment and the electrical compartment. And there's fans at the back that turn themselves on and will suck air in, kind of creating ventilation. And it works the opposite way with your air conditioning. If these compartments overheat, it's going to kind of create some airflow and draw in that cool air into each of these compartments. Pretty cool to see it live. And yeah, nice toasty van.
Yeah, that Rickson system is pretty cool. And it's nice because like on that little Rickson little panel, like that little mini iPad that's on there, it's cool because you can control either the air heater to heat your air or just the heated floor to, you know, resonate some heat through the whole place, which is pretty sweet. And if you looked in that video there, he said it was minus 15 outside, and the only thing on inside of that van was the heated floor. That's it. And it was 18 degrees in the ambient temperature in there just from the heated floor, which is really, really cool. Tina says the website looks great. Oh, thank you. Are things expensive in Canada too? Yeah, very. Did you find some retractable stairs for Cruz to go outside? I do have a set of retractable stairs for Cruz. They're not in my van right now because they're bulky. What's up, homie? What can I do for you? Are you okay? Are you having a meltdown? You okay? Can I give you a big fat bone? You want some treats? Okay. Okay, buddy. Come get some treats. Come on, Cruzy. Come on, buddy. So, what do we got in here for treats? We got some protein powder. We got these. Hey, up there for puppies. You want some? All right. Can you catch it? You guys think you can catch it? You can catch it? Ready? Let's find you a big one so it's easy. Ready? Oh, you miss it. Hold on, guys. Ready? Oh, you missed it. Okay, Cruzy, come on. You got this. Sit down. You got this. Ready? Yeah, buddy. All right, Cruzy, how about this? No, piggy. All right. Whoa. Sorry, guys. You guys are falling over here. Sorry, I missed a bunch of your comments here. 8-hour cruise live stream with him sleeping. I'm pretty sure we can make that happen on Cruzy's channel once my daughter starts making videos on it. I think it'd be pretty cute. Imagine that, Cruise just all day long. It'd be super adorable. Having an AC, even if you don't need it to cool it down, it would help keep the humidity down, which would help prevent mold. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but talking AC units, we're talking like $6,000. That's a lot of money. Like, I would rather spend that money on a Rixson heated flooring system that I will probably use more often in a year, because when fall comes, you turn the heat on in the fall, you turn the heat on in the spring, you definitely turn the heat on all winter. The heater gets more use than maybe a 2-week hot spell in the summer with a $6,000 unit on the. I'm in Canada, remember, so anything you see in the USA, our Canadian one is a lot more. Oh, Kelly, thank you so much for the super chat. Are those 2 kitties still hanging around the shop? I've only seen one of the kitties since they both came by, and he's been here on a regular. Cruzy shushed him out of the shop today. He poked his nose around the corner. Cruzy chased him right out. But yeah, only the gray one's been kicking around. And like hanging out, like it lives here hanging out. We all know what if Cruise gets too hot, it's a panic. Well, yeah, like the last time Cruise overheated in a van, I was in an ambulance with no AC and stuck in traffic. That doesn't happen when I'm at home. When we're at home, we have AC in our van. That was years ago that happened. That was a shitty day. Oh, Lauren P., thanks for gifting memberships. It was gifted to Alucius. What's up, bro? Steve M., Crazy Lunch. That's it. Oh, Lauren P., thank you for that. That's funny about the cat. It needs a name now. So yeah, I don't know what its name is. They live back. There's a home right, like a 3-level home right behind the shop here. They live back behind that somewhere. Joel says he's been a sub for 7 years. Thanks for the love and support. What up, Jeremy? How many more TREATs, TS, I can't even spell, do you want? You're not starving to death. You know, if you do this on a live stream, you keep getting them, because then I feel bad that... What? 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 Don't yell at me. Calling me those bad names doesn't help you get any food. What? Say it. Don't be mean to me. Want to fight? 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 Oh no, fight's on. Want to fight? Hey, don't buy my shoes. Want to fight? All right, guys. I got to go get some food for this guy. It's time for his meal number 2. But you got to wait, buddy. It's frozen. You can't have it yet. All right. You guys want to see what's in my freezer up here? It's dog food. Literally. Just dog food. Dog food. This is a bag of beef tripe chunks. You want to smell something nasty? Beef tripe. It smells gross. Seriously, guys, take a whiff. This stuff is like nasty. Ah! All right, buddy, what do we got? This is probably rabbit and whatever else that is. Get one more chunk. That's all you get. Grody, 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 grody. That's it. Let it thaw out. 5 minutes. Could you wait 5 minutes? Ugh. Somebody wants lift kit prices. That's a question for Van Toys. But if you're talking, depending on what you're talking about lifting, I'll give you a basic idea. To lift a Ford Econoline van fully loaded with everything that you need, you're looking at just under $10,000. It's about 9,000 something. To lift a Class C RV with like a 4-inch lift, 6-inch lift, you're looking at about 14,000. Our steer just went to the freezer camp and I'm getting liver and kidney to make into treats for my pity. Wicked. So yeah, I mean, like, all depends on what you're adding to your lift kit. But by the time you do install and taxes and, you know, it depends on what you get for a lift too, right? You know, if you're getting like what I got on my van, the 5-inch Baja grocery getter, by the time you do lift, wheel alignment, steering stabilizer, full suspension kit with the rear leaf springs and the Fox shocks all the way around, you're looking at just under 10 grand. Somewhere in that ballpark. Oh, Super Chat Chrome, I missed one, sorry. Aw, Orange Belly Express, thank you for that. Sent $19.99 for my kiddos decorating fund. Thank you guys, I really, really appreciate it. We're taking all the money that we made from our shirt sale that we're having right now that's just about wiped out and putting that towards furnishing her apartment. So I appreciate all the super chats and all the love you guys made over there. This is going to be so, so much fun. And yes, I will be filming all of it. We're going to start going shopping for her apartment at the end of the month and probably at the beginning of May. So it should be fun to put all her home together. She's pretty stoked on it. PNWX Matt, I do all my installs, so I save a ton of cash. You got that right. So, I mean, you can also buy the kits and install it on your own for sure, too. Obviously, if you're buying in the USA, you can buy that directly from Welltech themselves. If you're buying in Canada, Welltech's just going to send you to us, too. So if you were to call Welltech and say, hey, I'm in Toronto and I want a lift kit, they're going to tell you, hey, call Van Toys on Vancouver Island. Here's their number. They're shifting all their Canadian side of their business over here. So, because we have stock of a majority of our stuff here. So, and it's cheaper to ship out from here than it is to ship from California all the way up here to Canada. Does Danica still have a boyfriend? No. She realized that boys are just a waste of time and they suck and they're whiny and they never grow up. Ta-da! Duh! That's what I told her. Duh! I'm like, your dad is a 14-year-old, 50-year-old. Boys never grow up. We're always childish and that's just who we are. But she was like, man, he just needs to grow up a little bit. I'm like, Danica, he's a boy. Amanda's like, yeah, F boys. Robin Jan, she's right. Yeah, I agree, she's right. But I just told her, I'm like, we never grow up. Something about boys, we just stay childish for the rest of our lives. The only irrational thing in a boy's life is usually his girlfriend or his wife. Can we put lifts on an F-350 Ford truck? Yeah, we don't do truck stuff here. We only do Welltech gear here. So vans, 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 and vans. James says the craziest things in my live stream. Oh. Sorry, guys, text message. Sorry, give me a sec, guys. Joel says, I got my stickers today and in an awesome van life envelope. Wicked. What's for dinner, Chrome? Honestly, I've had potato chips has been a majority of my diet today. Potato chips and coffee. Oh, Alex, I answered that question at the beginning of the stream. We're not going to answer that question anymore. Lauren is retired. And to come over to this island is $200 in ferries and half a day worth of time. So it's a big deal to come over this way. Paul says, I'm a Toys R Us kid. I love that. Tina, I had homemade popcorn for dinner. Ooh, that sounds good. Have you heard if the 6.8 liter V8 diesel is bad on fuel? The V10? Probably. Come man. The 4.6 liter, okay, we're looking at the Ford Econolines. 4.6 liter, shit on fuel. 5.4 liter, shit on fuel. Pretty sure the V10 is shit on fuel as well too. All depends on what you do with your vehicle. Like, if you're gonna put a camper van in it, it's gonna be garbage on fuel. That's the easiest way to put it. The second you add weight to those things, the fuel consumption goes right out the door. You know? Like, put it that way. And like, I've always said this on my channel, there's a difference. When you do upgrades to your van, you got to think about it. So here's your fuel economy. It's either going to be good or it's going to be bad. So if you want good, we'll flip it this way. This is good fuel economy, low fuel consumption, good fuel economy. The second you add weight to your van, your fuel economy gets worse. Or you go through more fuel, add more weight, more fuel, more weight, more fuel, more weight, more fuel. But the way I've always looked at it is, where on this balance of a chart does the fun factor get in the way of the cost to have that fun? So put bigger tires on your van, more fuel. Bigger tires equals more fun too. So is that more fuel, more fun? Heck yeah. You're gonna put a 5-inch lift on your van, more fuel? Is it gonna be more fun because of the lift? Heck yeah, way worth it. So I always looked at that on the fun factor. Where in that balance does the fun stop? Is it worth it on the fun side to have more fuel economy? Smiles per gallon says it best right there. And that's how I've always looked at it. I was like, oh, you know, putting 35s on your van's gonna make it really shitty on fuel. I'm like, no shit, but those 35s are gonna be so much more fun. So you always think about that. And it comes with anything. You wanna add more water to the inside of your van build? You gotta think of that too. Is this more water gonna have more benefit to my life in my van and gonna be that balance of dragging around more weight? Is it worth it? Then yes, go for it. You know, if you want to add a bigger van build, is that going to change the inside of your van life and make your van life better? Is it worth the more fuel? Heck yeah, then go do it. So yeah, put it this way, you put any weight inside your van, your fuel consumption, I don't know anybody who lives in a van fully decked out that gets good, or will say they get good fuel mileage. Unless you're like in a minivan and you got something basic, or you have the build that I started my van life in, sure. Who's this guy? Michael Beanflip. Fake subs. Yeah, all my subscribers are fake, Michael. Everybody in my comment section is fake, Michael. I think you're fake, Michael. All my subscribers are fake. Shut up. James is like, I'm fake. I don't care about people in this age. Someone's like, what? My goodness, sounds like a troll. It is a troll. Get a grip, Mike. Big Rig Cook, I'm fake too. Sue, I'm not real. I'm not real either. We're all fake. will you do a second gas tank on the Sprinter? No, I will do one gas tank on the Sprinter. They make an extended fuel tank on the Sprinter. You pull out your factory fuel tank, you put in this super long one because there's so much room underneath those things. But they make a fuel tank that doubles your fuel capacity. You literally drop your little fuel tank out of there and bolt in the extended fuel tank. And I think there's a few things you need to do with the computer part of it. I'm not sure. I think it's pretty simple though. The only thing that doesn't work when you do the external, the longer fuel tank in the Sprinter vans is your range. So when you fill up the gas tank, it tells you your range is going to be 940 kilometers for that tank. That goes out the door when you put the super long tank in there. Michael Beamflip, you're an idiot. Paul Ogg, member for 14 months. Fake but real, giving up internet garbage access. I love people like that. Make Michael go away. We like Michael. Michael, you can stay. We like you. Somebody's got to love you. Apparently nobody else does, so you can stay here. Welcome to the family, Michael. We love you. Every troll needs a hug too. Sometimes a punch in the face, but a hug after. Chewy, how's it going, Chrome? It's going good. Joel, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for 7 years of content. I've been enjoying watching you and loving where you are now. Joel, I really appreciate that because I know there's been a lot of long-time people on my channel that hasn't really liked the progression of my van life and where my van life has gone to. There's been a lot of people that just don't understand that, you know, sometimes you can have a big business shop and still sleep in your van every night. So many people on here, including the trolls like Michael there, that was like, Chrome, you sleep in the shop. Where the am I sleeping in here? This is nuts. There's no way there's room for any, look at that. Those are all, like, those are gray long sleeves. Those are green hoodies. These are blue. Those blue are really nice. But yeah, guys, there's no room up here. Hey, buddy. Cruzy, yeah, shut up, Dad. Give me my food. But yeah, like, I appreciate that comment because I know there's a lot of people that just, they didn't like to see the progressions on where my life has gone. And that's why when I put up this video, I put on the title, I wrote, like, not normal, my not normal van life, because my van life isn't normal. I still go to sleep in my van at night. Sometimes I sleep outside the shop here in my van. Other times we just, well, you guys watch my videos. You guys know where I sleep. But sometimes we're here, we're on the side of the road, we're in the bush. I love where my van life has gone. I think this is great. It's pretty fun to be able to own a business and still sleep in your van at night. I wouldn't be able to do what we do here inside this shop without living in my van at night. If I had to pay traditional rent to sleep, I don't think this would have happened. Lauren P, are you a fake troll, Michael? Bet you Michael's happy. He's getting all sorts of love in this video. Amazon wish list for my daughter. That's a really, really cool idea. I've never been, yeah, Diana, you said it right. Normal is boring. So I've never been a big fan of putting out those Amazon lists. Like, I know years ago, people asked that for me. Chrome, give us your Amazon shopping list. We want to buy you things. I always felt bad. But in the daughter situation, I might be open to that. Our nomadic journey. I'm on board with your channel and its direction. Oh, I appreciate that. Merge life. Alora Stewart, thanks for all the smiles. Trey's Universe RV. I love where your van life has went. So glad that you're going to be close to Danica. Me too. We're really excited about having her come here and be a part of the team. Like, really, really excited. Oh, another super chat. Jody Gotta run, had to give small love, and what the heck's going on with my reading, man? Gotta run, had to give small love for the joy you give. Oh, that makes sense. I suck at reading. Oh, so many super chats coming in. Thought you, Miranda broke sky windows with the skylight. By the way, suck it, Michael. That's funny. Marina boat windows as a skylight. That's a really good idea. By the way, suck it, Michael. I love that. But marina boat windows is a really cool idea. That's super dope. I like that idea. Hey, Chrome, can you recess the shower floor pan and put a removable cover over it? Yeah, there's a company out here called Tech Van that makes a floor pan. I like the idea, but we're actually going to use the Tetra Van fold down shower. It's going to go right into the base of my bed. It's only about maybe yay deep, whatever it's been. It's not that deep, maybe 6 inches deep, 5 inches deep, and whatever tall. Just kind of goes in there like a door, and the front drops down. You stand on it, you put the shower curtain up, and then you have a shower right there. Aw, Annie, thank you so much, Annie. Well, tried to get a long sleeve hoodie or even a short sleeve, and all my sizes are sold out. Oh, and I'm a bot. This is for the new apartment. Oh, Annie, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I love that. And oh, I'm a bot. I wish all the bots were generous like you. That'd be fun. YouTube is doing pretty good there for a little while for the bots. Now they're all coming back again. Carrie Ann Sutherland, how you doing? Alternatives to a roof-mounted AC system. Yeah, there's another system called Cruise and Comfort, something like that. That's an undermount system. I heard really good things about it. It's supposed to be really awesome. I just don't know what that system would be like chucking mud at it all the time out in the bush. You know what I mean? Like mud, legit. Because the mud packs its way underneath there. And if those fans are trying to turn underneath the bottom, I could see that being a problem. Michael Beanflip, fake channels. So silly. Poor Michael. It must be lonely in his basement. What am I going to run on the Sprinter? Are you talking about for heat? Probably going to be doing the Rixson heated floor system. Alan says Michael needs a hug. Aw, with both hands around his neck. How sweet. Michael's like fake basement. He's choking the fake chicken. Good one, James. Danny says, I haven't pulled the trigger to buy a van yet. Not sure what to do. Have been hearing that the Transit and ProMaster vans have transmission problems by 70,000 K. So I'm thinking of copying Emily. So I don't know much about the other ones, but you know, I know people that have Transits and they absolutely love them. Like the Curious Camper Vans company that I've used their camper vans many times. I mean, I don't know, maybe they're selling them before transmission problems, but I haven't heard any problems with them. I've heard a lot of really, really, really good things about the Transit vans. ProMasters, I don't know anything about them, but everything's got their own problems. The Ford Econolines have their own problems as well too, you know? Depends where you get it. Those Ford Econolines are rust buckets. You just be careful. I mean, if you're in the USA, getting it from a nice dry climate is probably your safest bet. If you are in Canada, best of luck to you. That's all I got to say. Those Ford Econolines out here are rough. And another thing to think about on the Emily side, she has a high top. Her high top leaks like bad words. Her high top leaks a lot. So, and as many times as she's taken it in to get it fixed, every time it's leaked the day after. So you know, that's a risk you got to take. If you're in a drier climate area, then I think you might be okay with those things. I think those things leak out here because they're exposed to so much rain. And I think maybe being in the backcountry and all the little twisting and turning of the vehicle breaks the seal. I'm not an expert, that's just my thought. Sue's like, still leaking? Yeah, still leaking really bad. Apparently, Beanflip likes to waste time watching fake YouTubers from his mom's cold basement. Yeah, I don't care. If he needs somebody to hang out with and we're the only ones that are going to love him, then, well, we're going to love him. Feed your dog. It's okay. He's not whining. He's good. Give it some time to thaw out. Does it leak or is it her cat peeing on everything? No, it's a substantial amount of water. I'd like to see you do truck camping. You know, honestly, I wouldn't mind. You know, it'd be kind of fun to go out there and experience some of the other ways of van camping, you know what I mean? Or Jeep camping or rooftop tent camping. I'd be down for that. If there was some like rental, maybe there is some rental companies out here that I can go rent a truck camper and go do some truck camping for a few days. I think that might be kind of fun. Tina says, oh, that's a shame. I didn't realize her van leaked so much. Are you worried about your new van leaking with the new bump outs? So the new bump outs are always that anytime you do stuff like that, it poses a problem. I've heard really, really good things about the bump outs. I've heard that they've been really good as long as you don't screw them in and just let the glue sit, and that's what we did. The ones I bought, they do have a clamp option, but they say when you clamp it, that's where they leak from because it causes a pressure point, and that pressure point can cause water to leak down in beside that pressure point. So those things are literally just glued on, and I've heard really, really, really good things. Cruzy's hungry now. I'm coming, homie, I'm coming. Such a bad dad. Coming, bro. People don't want to watch me. It's still frozen, buddy. You can't have this yet. Oh. Sorry, buddy. Not yet. 5 more minutes. I said that last time, I'm sure. Oh, Cruzy, it's still frozen, bro. Sorry, pal. Still frozen. Still frozen. Oh. What, Chrome? Maybe he's AI. No, because he's having a conversation with us, so I doubt he's AI. If he's AI, he'd say something smart. He doesn't sound very smart. Michael's like, I got kicked out of church for not wearing a mask. It's probably because you don't look good, buddy. They're probably like, ah, what's that? That's a Michael. Cruzy, calm down. It's just me, bro. Cruzy got in a huff. Hold on, I'm just dropping everything. Cruzy, it's okay, buddy. That was me making all that noise. Cruzy, that was me. Cruzy, that was me. He heard it echo over there. That was me making that. That was just me. Hey, thank you for protecting me, but that was just me. That noise came out of my mouth. Look at the hair stick up on his back. Hey, you want to go see? Let's go see. Come on. Let's go see. What's going on? Everything okay? Look at the hair sticking right up. Hey, it's okay. There's nobody there, buddy. Thank you for protecting us. Thank you. Hey, thank you, buddy. I'm such a protector. I made that loud little noise. Cruzy just lost it. Oh, what are you guys talking about? See, Amanda says, someone he banned in a live stream, Sue. Funny, funny as... Yeah, I unleashed... Michael's like, wear a mask to save a life. From nightmares from seeing your face, Michael. Whoo, I'm being mean. Don't be mean. Michael, we love you. It's okay. It's okay that you're better looking with a mask on, Michael. We still love you. Oh, I was talking about, man, it's like I was talking about William. Oh, yeah. Bye, William. That's okay. We can do the same thing to Michael, too. Michael's like, I'll wear a mask if you wear a mask. I am wearing a mask, Michael. I'm fake, remember? This is not me. Michael Disney, thank you so much for the super chat. Different Michael. Thanks for the super chat. Pick me up some stickers just now. Wife got both of us hoodies and t-shirts as a surprise for me. It's not quite a surprise if you know about it. We have watched you since 2019, man. We love what you do, and she absolutely loves Cruz. What's up, Weirdo? Oh, Michael Disney, thank you so much for that. I appreciate the super chat. It's been kind of fun to let a troll be roaming around the comments today. I let everything go now. I'm like, I don't block anybody unless they really say something stupid. Let people have their, I don't care. Rob's like, I'm Batman. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know how to say the name, but love from the Netherlands, brother. Aw, so wicked to have people over there. I'm actually might be doing a video call with a couple that I filmed the van tour with. They're from the Netherlands, and they started the Van Space 3D rendering company that I've been using to make my thing. I filmed their van tour while they were actually designing that Van Space company. So we're gonna try to do a video call with them. Hopefully coming up here in the next few weeks. It'd be fun to kind of hear their story from living in a van to creating that incredible app that I've been using to design my van build. So that'll be coming up. What's up, Chrome? 4 years of trying. Will he actually say hi to me today? Waffle fries for free. What's up? I doubt it. LOL. Purple hexagon lights look sick. Thanks, man. Waffle fries. That's I like the name. Been trying for 4 years. Woo-wee! You got my attention now, bro. You hear my phone? It just gave me the little sound saying, Chrome, it's time for bed. I get the little notification right here. It says it's bedtime. 9 p.m. Go to bed, Chrome. I missed a super chat. Oh, I missed a pretty Graham. Aw, Graham, thank you. Daughter apartment fund, tell her to always be a weirdo. Oh, I really, really appreciate that. That was so, so sweet. Vanlife with Gina, is this fake? Hey, Gina, thanks for the super chat. It's all fake, Gina. Michael, my neighbor's wife hoards masks. Oh my gosh, that guy's hilarious today. That was a fake shout out to waffle fries for free. Or 3 free. It's a simulation. It's all a simulation. Aw. Graham, thank you for that super chat. That was super rad. James, I hope he mentions me one day. James, you're like the comedian in our comment section these days. You know, every once in a while we shift up comedians. James, you're the comedian now. Oh, guys, sorry. My chats are moving fast. Otaku Vanlife. How long do you think before we see the Sprinter again, bro? Thanks for the super chat, by the way. The Sprinter's down at J5 Custom Vans. So whenever he's got time to get that thing started, you'll be seeing that thing again to do the floor, ceiling, walls, electrical, framing, insulation. So just waiting on J5 right now. Cruz and you are awesome. Keep it up, bro. You missing being a DJ? Do I miss being a DJ? Yeah, I do. There's a lot of times when I do miss it. I have DJ gear here. I probably play around with it maybe 5 times in a month. I've played with this one. Sometimes I get a week where play around with it an hour here and there, but I haven't spent enough time behind the turntables in a long time. But I do miss it. I do miss it a lot. I've got friends of mine that still do it, and I keep seeing their feeds come up in my thing, and I'm like, I miss doing that. Lori, midnight here, may pass out with the live stream rolling. That's okay, Lori. If you're in bed right now with 780 people. Did you make a killing in the DJ industry? I did pretty good. I spent a lot of it. I spent pretty much, I was broke when I moved into my van, so I spent all of it. But we had some really, really, really good years. Am I calling you easy? No, just the truth. There's 777 people here. That's funny. Someone deleted something that Matt said. Oh, Michael's been timed out. One of my moderators got fed up with him and timed him out. Time out, bro. I don't know what I was talking about before that happened. I don't even remember. I'm trying to scroll through the comments. Oh, that was the Lori comment. Carrie Ann Sutherland, I watched one of your old concert DJ gigs. Yeah, there's a few of my old DJ stuff on here. I did weddings at the beginning for a little bit of my van life just because the money was good. It was horrible. Doing weddings are lame. Are you still going to Andy's shop? Yep. Oh, I guess he dropped some politics in there and they were like, peace out. Oh, Melissa. Hey, I sent an email to my Say It. Hey, I sent an email to your Say It email with a link to a vid that shows a van desk with a built-in monitor. I did see that video. Lowers right into the desk when you don't use it. It's pretty sick way to free up some counter space. I agree with that. I thought it was pretty sweet. Thought you might be interested. Melissa, thank you so much for the monster super chat. This is so awesome. Right now, that is like game changing here right now. So I really appreciate that stuff. The love is great. But I did see that video, and what a rad. It was a good video too, by the way. His personality was top notch in there. But yeah, it was really cool. I like the desk idea. I like how everything kind of folded out as a perfect little editing station. It was pretty sweet. But like the lowering monitor is awesome. I just don't know how we would do that with my iMac because the base on it's pretty chunky. Because if I think I might put an iMac in there, like an actual proper laptop, you know what I mean? But yeah, it was really cool. I think I might just leave all of that stuff right on the counter because honestly, I use my desk a lot. I sit at that desk quite a bit. Like right now, we'd be hanging out of my van sitting at my desk. iMacs have Vera mounts. I'm gonna have to look into that. A Mac Mini is a really cool idea. I pondered the Mac Mini. Definitely pondered the Mac Mini. I heard they're super powerful too. Mad RX question: what was the corniest song you hated playing at weddings? Honestly, I didn't do weddings. I did weddings when I was really young. Like when I was a beginning DJ when I was 16, I did weddings back then. It was a lot of fun. But when I did weddings for that short little span, when I started my van life, just because I only had to work 1 day a week to make what I was making at my whole day job. I DJ'd on a Saturday night at a wedding, and I made literally a week's worth of my regular day job income in a day. So I did weddings at the beginning of my van life, because it allowed me to continue to make videos for the rest of the week. What was the corniest song you ever played? Half of it. Honestly, half of it. Weddings were so cringe sometimes. Sometimes they were fun, but there was so much cringe stuff. Someone walks up to me and says, can you play like old time rock and roll? I'm like, no more. Stop it. Stop it. Don't ask me for the chicken dance ever again. Please don't. But it just got to be super, super cheese. And in some ways, I wish now I do weddings. So I know friends of mine who DJ weddings right now, and a lot has changed in the last 8 years since I did weddings before, last 7 years, because that age group has now shifted. A lot of my friends are playing like 90s hip hop, 90s dance music, and 2000s and 2010 music right now. Hello. Talking like club era sort of stuff, you know what I mean? Like your old school hip hop night. The dynamic has changed because the age groups have changed, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I think doing a wedding now might be fun. Am I ever going to do it again? No. Please don't email me and ask me to do your wedding, because I'm going to say no. I've gotten many of those emails. But I think things have changed. As the age group changes, you know what I mean? I think the music for me on the wedding side is a lot more fun. Oh, Graham, you're being super generous today. Graham, Chrome and Cruise Van Build Fund. Thank you. Yeah, that van build is going to be a little bit by little bit. We'll slowly get that bad boy done. And now that we're bringing my daughter into the mix over here, it's putting a lot of pressure on that van build part. That's, we took on a lot all at once. Outdoor and off-roads. When is your next video, Chrome? Believe it or not, when this live stream is done, this goes up as a video. Technically. Not unless I magically film something tonight. There probably won't be a video tomorrow unless I can make something in the morning and upload it to you guys tomorrow morning. But as of right now, I don't have a video for tomorrow at all. Would you do a wedding for $20,000? Hell yeah. Tomorrow. Let's go. I do a wedding for $20K. I do a lot more other things for $20K. We're not going to talk about that. $20K is a lot of money. But yeah, 100% I do. I think anybody would DJ a wedding for $20,000. Does anyone know who sells the pull-out and down top drawer inners? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Pull-out and down top drawer inners. I'm not sure what you're talking about. When does the Vancity Vanlife coffee table book come out? That'd be cool. This big, huge book on the coffee table. I don't think I'm that cool. I think you gotta be famous to release a coffee table book. Jules says I'm buffering. Jules, if you actually reset your feed, you should be good, because I'm inside the shop right now, so we get super good internet in here. So a lot of times if you just reset your feed, it'll, well, reset your feed. Rainer, thank you. Oh, I'm missing another super chat. Oh, you guys are so generous right now. Hold on. Aussie Steve K, thanks for the super chat. Get a coffee or a treat for Cruzy. Love the channel. Love from down under. Appreciate you. Rainer, thank you for the super chat. I watched your video, How to Build a Stealth Van in 1 Day. That's the video that actually started this channel, for real. From 2017, and it inspired me to get a Transit this year. Crazy that a video from 2017 inspired you this year. That is super awesome. but I'm torn between all-wheel drive versus rear-wheel drive. Thank you for being such a huge inspiration. I mean, I have an all-wheel drive on the Sprinter, and I would say all-wheel drive. You know what I mean? Because really, ideally, it's better to have, 4 wheels trying to do something versus one. Because when you're in a rear-wheel drive, unless it's got like a locking diff, once one tire loses traction, that's the one that's going to spin. The one that's in traction is not going to do anything. I think all-wheel drive is a great idea. Belinda, thank you. Hey, Cruzy and Chrome from North Alberta. I bought merch and to add to fund. Thanks for the last 5 years. Holy feed. My feed keeps moving that comment upwards. You've kept me connected to my home on the Lower Mainland. Coming to visit in June and July. Keep it weird. Thanks. Belinda, thank you so much. That's pretty cool. I love it when people are like from an area and then, you know what I mean? They're not from here anymore, and I film in areas tons. I've had so many people on my travels tell me that I found places in their hometown that they didn't even know even existed. It's been fun. I'm starving right now. Video keeps lagging. Jules, it's probably your internet feed. My feed right here is crystal clear. I can see my feed right here. It's probably your internet speed. Just go to the top of your bar here, the top of the bar, click it, and redo it. Oh, I'm missing some of this conversation here. Yeah, Orange Belly Express says the feed's fine here. Chrome, please read Jean63's comment. Her family owns the fruit stand in Houston. Jean63. Give me a sec, guys. I gotta find a comment. I'm looking. I don't know where it is. Sorry. I'll be scrolling here forever. I don't see it, Amanda. No. Sorry, guys. There it is. Gene63, hi, Chrome. Please give me a shout out. It's me, your crazy fangirl from Houston, BC. What's up, Gene63? Did I ever take my earrings out? No, these things have been in. Actually, I lied. I took them out beginning of my van life. I changed out the earrings. So now they got the little ball on the end. Now they just kind of stay there. My last set of earrings were in my ears from the ages of 18 until I was probably 35, and I never removed them at all. And then I think I changed one of the top ones after that, and then moved into my van, and we put these ones in there. They've been in there forever. Cold brewed dude. My girlfriend likes French toast, James. That's good to know. When will you add more Van Toys hoodies? So on the Van Toys side, we are revamping everything. That's why we did the big clothing blowout, to blow out these basic hoodies. So we bought them because they were affordable, and we wanted to release something that was a little bit cheaper. So we bought a little bit cheaper on the apparel. So now we're gonna revamp all of our apparel. So as soon as we decide what hoodie company, what t-shirt company, what long sleeve shirt company that we're gonna go with, that's when all the new Van Toy stuff will start coming out, and all the new Vancity Vanlife stuff on a bit of a better quality shirt. Well, at least I think. I mean, doing all this stuff's always an experiment. So I've chosen some new shirts that I really, really like. I like the feeling of them. I like how they wash. Some of our other shirts, like these ones here, these red ones, will stay in stock. These are a really great company. They're a good, thick material, and I love these. So these ones, not this design, but some of these shirts will stay in stock. But But yeah, give me some time. We got to choose a brand first. I'm so hungry right now. Sounds to me like Jules over there is having some internet issues. Who reigns with healing? How old were you when you had your first kiss? I was 16 years old. Not a single person gave me an ounce of attention or a lick of attention my whole life until I turned 16. I was a fat kid the whole time in school. I had no friends. I got bullied. Then when I turned 16, I lost a little bit of weight over that summer, hit school, met a girl. Let's go. I was 16. That's a good question. Nobody's ever asked me little personal questions like that on my live stream. Black olives or green olives? What's up with you guys? I don't mind olives. I don't know the difference between either. Obviously, one's black. Paula, 1:45 a.m. Good night. Thanks for popping by the stream. Orange Belly Express. I thought all us girls had cooties. I loved girls, just none of them ever liked me. I got no attention. Chromie got no love. No love. Someone asked about Patreon. No, I shut down my Patreon. We no longer have that. So back to that comment about the Patreon. It says, are you ever going to do a Patreon camp out on the island? So because we don't have Patreon, that would be a YouTube memberships camp. I think I'm open to doing a camp out here. Like it'll be a last minute one where I invite anybody local who's on the island to do a couple day camp out, and with a certain amount of vans that fit in a specific camp spot. We did that a few times the other year and I had a lot of fun with it. It made for really good video content. And I'd be open to doing more of that as we approach better weather, because I'm going to be here on the island for a little bit before we do any traveling. So maybe taking some time and doing some campouts would be really great for some videos. I vote for some time in the first 2 weeks of August. I will still be here first 2 weeks of August, and then sometime in August, I'm heading out to the East Coast. Are you coming to travel again? I am heading probably to the Yukon. That's a question mark maybe right now for a short, maybe 4-week trip. And then I'm going all the way to Nova Scotia on the other side of Canada this year. We're doing a full coast-to-coast trip again this year. It'll be a bit of a shorter trip than what I've done in the past because we'll be leaving here later. Normally we leave May 1st and then come back in like September, well, come back in October, November. But this year we're actually going to Overland Interior. So we're leaving here late August, dropping my van off at Andy's place, and then taking a rental van out for about a month, coming back and building my van out. Hold on, guys. I hear something weird outside. Oh. It's the guys at the concrete shop across the way, and the music's just blaring out there. You getting a Karma camper van from Toronto? Yes. So Karma camper van just finished opening up 3 new locations: New Brunswick, Toronto. I think they did one in Quebec, I think. They did 3 of them on the East Coast. So I will be picking the Karma camper van up from the Toronto location, probably, and then taking off from there to make some videos for Karma camper vans in their camper van. which will be fun. And then I'm hoping that we can keep the camper van for as long as we can while I'm getting my van built. Is Emily going too? I think Emily's leaving on her trip in a couple weeks. She's gone, I think she leaves May 1st or something like that, or somewhere around there anyway. And she's out of here in a few weeks. Suzanne, good night. Some people in their comments, they're funny. When it rains, things get wet. Yep. Did I feed Cruzy? No. But he's sleeping though. Orange Belly Express. Emily's a good woman, even if she's vegan. That's hilarious. What's my plan with the shop van? So I have a plan for the shop van, but the problem with the shop van plan is we still need a shop van. So if I do some things to the inside of the shop van, we need to buy another van for the shop because we need an empty van to go down and get Welltec stuff or make deliveries around here. So if I do something to the shop van, I need to buy a new one. Amanda already has been asking for like a high top Transit so we can get taller pallets in it, which is a really great idea. That ain't happening anytime soon. Heck no, I can't afford that stuff. But the plan for the shop van is to turn the shop van into a showpiece for everything we do here at Van Toys. Because the van's really good on the rust shape on the bottom. It's got a few things to address body-wise on the outside. And just typical little things like some rust on the bottom of the doors. And there's some body damage down that one side of it. And I think there might be like some old body work on the side. So the plan is to get the outside all finished up, which is no big deal. We have a body guy that lives about 3 blocks down the road from us here that said he'd do all the work for me, which is rad. He's a subscriber of ours. What's up, bro? If you're watching this, I'm coming. I'm going to bring my van to you. Don't know when, but it's coming. So we're going to get the body work and stuff figured out, which shouldn't take much. You should probably have it for maybe a week and it'll be done. Then we are throwing a 5-inch Welltec lift kit on it. We're putting the Van Toys winch plate, the Van Toys front bumper, the Van Toys back bumper, the Van Toys light brackets on the hood, the Van Toys ladder up the side. It'll be a rolling, pretty much showpiece for everything that we do at Van Toys. That's the plan for that one. And to have a van out front in the shop, that's everything we do here, that we can logo all up with Van Toys, take to some trade shows and stuff like that. And I think if we do a build on the inside at some point, I'm going to get Andy at Overland Interiors and take one of his kits. All right, Mr. Bean Flip. You're super annoying. Peace out. Bye. Oh, gosh. You can only take so much before you say, gotta go, homie. Peace out. Mike's back. No, he's not. He's gone for good. I just tossed him. He's gone. Don't worry. He's out. Now it's a new shirt. Now we go, bye, William. Now it's bye, Michael. Ooh. Sunday Chamberlain, if you ever want to buy a van from Arizona, no rust, I would drive it to Canada for me. I would take you up on that offer one day because I would love to bring something up here from down there that has no rust on it. Let's go. There's so many vans in the USA, it is nuts. Trust me, I look on Marketplace all the time. When it comes to looking up like an old school boogie van, whether it be the Chevy, the Dodge, or the old school Ford Econolines, there is so much of it in the USA. Where in Canada, you can never find it. If I search that stuff in Canada, you find 1 or 2. You search that stuff in the USA, you find like in just one area. Like if I look in like, I don't know, San Diego, and you type in boogie van, you'll find 10 for sale. You do that up here, you find none, sometimes one. So much cool stuff in the USA. Kind of jealous about all the cars you guys have for sale down there. Because as soon as you bring that stuff up across the border, which is no problem with it, it's got to go through a lot of inspections up here. Hi from Mark and Kayla from Whitehorse. What's up, you guys? Jules, you need to get better internet. That's it. Get better internet. Why not sell the shop van and the Ambo for a high top? I'll sell the Ambo. If someone wants to buck up the money and buy that project from me, I'm in. I paid $15,000 for that thing, and we put probably $5,000 or whatever into that engine. It doesn't run. That'll get figured out at some point. But I'd sell that Ambo. I mean, I love that thing, but I'd sell it. If someone, I'm not going to put it up for sale, but if someone made me an offer, I think I might be open to it. Because we could definitely use the cash flow around here for sure. James, I laughed for a second. I thought that was the other girl saying, I have $10 internet and it works great. I thought that was the other girl that's having the buffering problem. But yeah, so I don't want to sell the shop van because we use the shop van. That is a very, very valuable van around here. Diana, thanks for the super chat. Find an AC company to work with so you can get one for your van, perhaps. That's one thing I haven't reached out to is any of those AC companies to see if they want to work with my channel. It's a good idea though. Like, I think a lot of times I forget to do that. Like as a YouTuber, to think about like when there's something a little bit out of my price range that I want to buy, reach out and see if they want to work out a deal between me and my channel. I should do that more often. Michelle, I bought a 1996 Ford E350. It has zebra protection coating on it, and I have zero rust. Please, please stop rubbing it in. I have a 2004 Ford Econoline with a rubberized coating on the whole entire outside, and I have all the rust in the world. I got so much rust on that thing. How do I keep Cruzy cool in the van in the summer, especially when you leave him alone in the van? I do not leave Cruz alone in the van in the summer. The only time I leave the dog alone in the van in the summertime is when I go shopping in the morning. And I go shopping like 7 o'clock, get my groceries. It's nice and cool first thing in the morning. I go get my groceries then. That's the only time he's alone. Otherwise, I don't leave him alone in the van in the summertime because it's dangerous. And I also don't live in a super hot area. So for me, I could literally drive an hour from a hot zone and find a cold zone. So we're pretty good out here. Like our average summer day is maybe 24 degrees Celsius on an average day. Oh, Mike Hall, thank you. Hey, Chrome, we're back and we're even. Sorry, I just, hold on, I gotta find your thing here again, Mike Hall. One sec. Where'd you go? There we go, Mike Hall. Chrome, we're back and we're even loving your content while in Cancun for the past 3 months. Cancun for 3 months? That is wicked. UBU, cheers from the Comox Valley, Mike and Tracy. Michael, thank you. That was super, super sweet of you. I really appreciate it. Bet you got one heck of a tan right now. Spending 3 months in Cancun. That's beautiful. So cool. You guys are awesome tonight. Someone's like, rub it in. Have I ever considered a second puppy? Yes, I have. I think it'd be cute. Bigger sprinter, another puppy. Shh. Don't tell my snoring one over there. I have thought about it. But I don't know if I would add a second pup. I don't know how Cruzy would react to it. He would either love it or he would absolutely hate it. He's a very jealous puppy. Someone spends a bit of time with me, Cruzy Bear gets a little bit upset and he starts to, gnaw at my feet and stuff like that. He's a very jealous pup. He loves his dad. Tink Strippin, thank you so much for the, I hope I said that right, Tink Strippin. Thank you so much for the super chat, I appreciate it. James63, absolutely love what you're doing with the new van and new shop, etc. And that your daughter's gonna be a part of the team, so cool. I am really, really excited she's coming here. Really excited. Would you get another bulldog? Yes, I would. I'm a big fan of bulldogs. I love them. I know their lifespan is short, but they are the most lovable, sweetest dogs with such character. I love a bulldog, even though they're not adventurous and big walkers or anything like that. I'm a big fan of bulldogs. I just think they're the kindest hearted little sweet little buggers. Mike Hall, I may have missed it, but did he read your super chat? Yes, I did. Orange Belly Express, I have a 90-pound Mastiff. One is enough for now. That's a big dog. Mind you, Cruzy's 65 pounds, so that's a big fat dog too. But Mastiffs, we're talking like, that's a bigger dog. Will you host a van in at the shop? No. I definitely wouldn't do that here because there's other businesses around and no. Do you follow other Canadian YouTubers? I'm trying to think who's in Canada that I follow. So I follow Daily Driven Exotics. They're both Canadian, even though their videos are filmed in Compton. They have their shops in Compton, but they are Canadian. Oh, Lauren P. for the Danica Fund. I appreciate that. You guys are so good today. But yeah, I don't Canadian YouTubers. I watch Daily Driven Exotics, even though I probably consider them an American channel. But they are Canadian, so we'll call them Canadian. So I watch DDE all the time. Those guys upload like mad, and I watch them all the time. But otherwise, as for Canadian stuff, I used to watch a lot of Peter McKinnon, but I don't watch Peter McKinnon much anymore. He's just not uploading as regular as he normally did. But yeah, that's probably about it. What about van wives? I don't watch any van content. It's very, very seldom you'll catch me watching van content. I'll check in on a few people. Like I'll check in on Trent the Traveler and all the van people that I used to watch. I watch them more now that they're not living in their vans. Like I watch Nomadic Movement more. I watch Trent and Alley more. You know what I mean? Than I did when they were living in their vans. I find it odd because I make van content. I live in a van full time. So for me to consume nonstop van content while I'm making my own van content is, yeah. It got boring after a while. I watch a lot of car stuff. Jimmy, I'm late to the party. You are a little late to the party. We've been online now for 104 minutes. Next live, Danica. My youngest daughter is the same age. So yeah, so she'll be a part of a lot of things around here. So she'll be working at the shop full time. And I'm excited about that because she can take some of the pressure off of me. So what I'm hoping is with her here, she can take all the stuff that keeps me from making videos. Because the reason why you don't see a video some days is not because I don't want to make a video. It's because something got in the way from me editing or something got in the way from me filming or both. So with having her here will hopefully allow me to do more of the things that I want to do and delegate more of the things that I don't want to do anymore. So like the other day, I mean, I push the mop in the shop all the time downstairs. Amanda cleans up after my mess up here. Thank you, Amanda. But downstairs, I'm the one vacuuming. I'm the one cleaning up after everything. those are little things that keep me away from doing videos. So I'm hoping that once she comes here, we can come up with a bit of a plan so I can start delegating more things. Right now, Amanda's drowning in absolutely everything. She does everything in here. There's not a damn thing she doesn't do. Without her, this place falls apart. Or I fall apart. Probably me fall apart first. Because she's been at home doing my taxes now for about the last month. And it's stressful without her. Because once those taxes are done, Amanda's going to get all that stuff over here. Like, I don't want to do quotes anymore. I spent the last part of yesterday doing quotes all day. So I'd like to start coming up a template so she could do those things. Because yesterday I didn't film it because I had so many quotes to send out for lift kits, which is great. I love that part. It's been super fun. But I would love the estimate to be sent out by Amanda, then sent to me. I can check it all over, send it to the customer, and I'll deal with all the final parts with the customer and get it all booked in. But there's some things with numbers and things that I don't want to deal with. I'd rather say, Amanda, we need a Class C RV quote, an estimate for John, send it to John, you know? So she can send it to me, I can check it over, it's all good, send it to John, and, you know, yeah, I'm hoping now that Danica's going to be here, that there's a lot of things that'll keep me from making videos will stop. All I want to do is make videos, you guys. That's it. I want to make videos, and I want to have some fun selling some products, and I want to book in lift kits so we can make more videos on the Van Toys channel. I'm a YouTuber through and through. Any Seth news? Yeah, I talked to Seth the other day. He's doing pretty good. Would I do a video in Hawaii? Tell you what, James, you send me the whole trip down there and I'll make a video there just for you. Hit the bush. We definitely need some more bush time. Kitty Wolferus, excuse me, thank you so much for the super chat. Did I miss any super chats? No, we're good. Amanda just said, and this is 100% true. Amanda just said, Chroma's a bitch. Chroma's a bitch when he doesn't make videos. Ask me how I know. Yeah, 100%. Like, if I don't upload, I get crabby. 100% crabby. Like, yesterday it was great doing all the quotes. I made some people super happy and booked in some appointments. But on those days, if I don't knock out some time to make a video and upload it, I get crabby. I don't do well when I don't upload. I love that satisfaction of going, upload, no matter what it is. It could be lame, but it's okay. I just like that I uploaded some kind of content that I created that day. I think it's just that creative part of me getting a satisfaction that, hey, I made something. It might be awesome, it might be lame, but I still made it. I get satisfaction in that, and I turn into, like Amanda says, a bitch when I don't upload. So just know when you don't see a video, I'm probably grumpy that day. I didn't upload the video not because I'm grumpy, but I got grumpy because I didn't upload. It's a weird thing that kind of started in my brain. Rainer, $20 for the Amanda Relief Fund. She works hard around here for sure. Lauren P says, sounds like how I get when I'm hangry. Speaking of hangry, I'm hangry. Really, really hangry. Palias, whatever that says. Uploads equals cash. That is absolutely correct. Oh, JP Hanks, thank you. I appreciate that. And yes, you are absolutely right. Uploads do equal cash. So the other way to put it is, if I don't upload, I don't get paid. That's how things work. I got to go downstairs and get myself a little protein bar. Let's give Cruzy some food while we're at it. Oh, I'm not showing you that. It's disgusting. Cruzy's gonna love this. Cruzy! Get some food. Get some food. We are gonna go downstairs. I need a protein bar, man. I'm starving. dark in here. And you guys gonna know where my protein bar stash is. Don't look over here, guys. This shop is like relatively clean. It's because I shoved it all back here. Look at it, and I hid it behind things. Amanda, just so you know, I got another box of these protein bars. Amanda's like, I ate 3 of them this week. They're so good. They're from Costco. They're called Grenade. They're super high fat though, low sugar, only 1 gram of sugar. But they're high fat. That's why they're so damn delicious. But I bought another box today. Costco! There's Cruzy's gross mess. Hi, buddy. How's that? Thanks, Dad. That's disgusting. JP Hanks says, Super Chat didn't work, a sticker works. Funny you say that. I tried to give a Super Chat on somebody else's live stream the other day. Same thing happened too. It wouldn't let me do a Super Chat, but it let me throw in one of those stickers. So thank you, I appreciate it. Thought I just seen, there's Dan and Tina. What's up, you guys? We're going, sorry. I forgot I'm on a live stream. People don't like it when I talk with food in my mouth. Hold on. It's less gross if I mute it. Amanda just said that iPhones can't send super chats. I don't know about that. Is that real? Maybe. Someone just said they sent one from an iPhone with no problem. Hold on. I'm gonna go too. So good. Is it weird when I mute? Do you prefer that? Better than... Hey, I have an idea. To find out if you can send super chats, everybody that's watching, send a super chat from what device you're on and tell me what device you're on. Everybody go! Oh, nobody's going. Oh, it's so good. Imagine that we get 743 super chats. Outdoors and off-roads from an iPhone. Thank you for that. Anthony from an iPhone. Thank you for that. Are you guys just doing that to prove Amanda wrong? Amanda's never wrong. The Great Spoon, welcome to the stream. Hi. From a Samsung S23 Ultra. And Alan for the super chat from a Samsung Galaxy S23 RD Ultra. Cool. Thanks, guys. Rainer from a PC computer. Hold on, I'm going to mute this. One sec. That is not a protein bar. That's a damn chocolate bar. Whoa. Come on, let's go get Cruzy. Cruzy, that's way too good to be a protein bar. Want to see what I'm dealing with? If you guys get grossed out, don't look. Oh, it's not that bad. Usually it's dripping from his chin. Is that good, buddy? Whoa, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Hey, you're a good buddy. Who's a good boy? Hey, who's a good boy? Was that good? Is that good? Yeah, Dad, thanks for dinner. All right, I missed somebody's super chat here. Michelle says I'm from an Android. Dan and Tina from a Dell laptop via Starlink. Sorry, guys. Amanda with the super chat, thank you. iPhone, we can't gift memberships, I meant. Are you trying to start going? I think Amanda's trying to start something. Amanda's like, you can't gift memberships from an iPhone. Try it. I think Amanda's trying to be sneaky. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know, because I know when I sent that person, tried to send him a super chat last time, it didn't even give me the option. Lori with the super chat, thank you. My iPhone sends, no problem. No vegan cheese this week. I had a really good vegan pizza once, and I'm not vegan. I had a really good pizza once at, oh, Cruz got to go outside. At Earl's Restaurant. I don't know if you guys have Earl's where we are, but we have Earl's Restaurant here. It's a really good restaurant. Yeah, the vegan pizza is really good. I think Cruz has got to go outside. Adam, what's up, buddy? You just joined YouTube memberships. Wicked. Musky Queen sending love from London, Ontario from an Android. From a spaceship on Mars. Wicked, Henry. That's cool. Okay, we got to go tank Cruzy outside. Oh, he really had to go. Sorry. It's like the Blair Witch Project. Boo! Hi, bro. You gotta go pee. Everybody, let's go pee. He's a squatter. Oh, that moon out there. Cruzy, we can hear you pissing from here. Can you hear that? Cruzy, we can hear you peeing from over here, buddy. Now the whole world knows that you squat. Yeah, buddy. Surprised you want to come back inside. Normally he just barks at the side of the van. Hey, bud? All right, homie, let's go. Hey, homie. Want to race? Want to race? 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 I beat ya. Cruzy, that's not really a race. Come on, buddy. should have turned the heater on outside in my van when I was there. Warm the van up. Nothing like cold sheets at night. Selena says she's messaging from a Samsung. Much love from Florida. Cruzy ASMR. Nighthawk High Strangeness Podcast Channel. Double V's brother. Android all the way. I'm cheap. That's funny. Aw, Ross, thanks for the super chat. Wish YouTube would give a reply option by clicking on the 3 dots. Sal from Florida. How's it going, bro? Things are going good over here, man. Things are going great. Good night, Rainer. Thanks for coming by the stream. Cruzy, what are you doing over there, buddy? RV Arnie, you don't sleep in the shop. No, I sleep in my van outside. Like tonight, I'm going to sleep in my van outside the shop. There's nowhere to sleep in the shop. I don't know where you'd sleep on the couch. Have you seen this couch? Sleeping on this thing would suck. Look at it. It's got these big bumps. I don't know if you guys see the big bumps between. Like, those are like giant. Like lying down on this couch is super uncomfortable. Believe it or not, that's the only thing I really regret buying here was a couch. Because I'm the kind of guy that likes to lie down and watch TV if I'm going to chill and relax. And that thing there, well, sucks to lie down on. But yeah, no, we sleep outside. You know, like if I'm here late like tonight, like I'm not going to drive to town tonight because we got to unlock the gate and shut the gate. We'll just sleep outside here tonight. Andrew Emmons, supercharged from a OnePlus 13 from, how you spell that? Whatever, from Oregon. Thanks to the super chat, man. Static Camper Van, what's up, bro? iPhone since everyone else is doing this. Thanks. Appreciate that, bro. Oh, Mike Hall, you're being so generous today. Mike Hall, another one from an old iPhone in Comox Valley again. iPhone works just fine, Mandy and Chrome. Not beating anyone up. Just wanted to show my iPhone super chat definitely works. Yeah, Amanda just popped into the super chat and said it was buying memberships didn't work for her on her iPhone. Could you yell, "What's up, weirdos," from your shop? No, because there's people that live right over there above the shop on that side. There's people that live in the building back behind me. My neighbors over there already don't like me across from us. When I lit fireworks off here on Halloween, if you missed that video, we lit off a pile of fireworks. He called me an a-hole. He was not happy. Yeah, he was pretty mad. Nighthawk says Amanda's got everybody sending money. She's a keeper. Cruz, what are you doing, buddy? Hey. Silly dog. Hey. Okay, buddy, come on, leave it alone. Leave it alone, baby. Nomad Van Dad, been following you for many years now. My life has changed and I'm starting a new direction in life with my family. Would love to chat with me. You are chatting with me right now. Sorry guys, I'm trying to take off my hoodie. Ooh. Robert says he got his order. Wicked. Chroma have a present for you once you finish your blue van. Wicked. We like presents. RV Annie 2.0 says, I think it's cool you do van life. I do RV life. Chrome and pants. I am wearing pants. So here's the thing why I never usually wear pants. This is like been with me forever. I don't like how restrictive pants feel. I don't like the feeling that when you lift your leg, something wants to pull you backwards. I don't like it. I'm a lowrider guy. I've been a lowrider guy forever. What's on my shirt? I took off my shirt trying to be cool. Now I got a big, whatever. Whatever. But I've been a lowrider guy, so wearing Dickies has been it. For a long time, I used to wear Dickies pants, then Dickies shorts, and then I just got addicted to Dickies shorts. I like the feeling of them. I like how airy they are. I like how I can maneuver around in them. I think they look rad with whatever. It makes me dressing easy. I put on Converse, Dickies shorts, and whatever I want for t-shirt. That's it. My attire's the same. Black Dickies, random Converse, and something cool on the top side. Done. Finished. But I recently went out and bought pants. Recently, I went and I'm like, these are dope. These are really cool. I like how they fit. I like how they're narrow on the bottom. This is weird. I like how they fit through everything. It's the bottom. I like how they fit down here. They fit tight around the calf area and they're stretchy. They feel really, really good. And I found these at a sports store and they were on sale for $39. So I bought the green camo, the gray camo. There's a tan, like a desert camo. And I also bought green ones and black ones. I just went out there, I'm like, dude, these are the most comfortable pants I've ever worn. And I knew when I put them on, I'm like, I would wear these. So I actually bought a handful of pants, so you probably see me in pants a little bit more often. We're flipping, we're changing. Yeah, these are the most comfortable pants I think I've ever worn. I really like them. Those are skinny jeans, but they're not denim, so they're not really skinny. They're really comfortable. I really, really like them. And I never thought I'd be one to, I mean, I've tried on pants many times. There's been quite a few times I've been to a store, I'm like, those are cool, try them on. I'm like, they're just like so restrictive. Vancity Pants Life. Nomad Van Dad, are those CSG pants, Chrome? Yes, they are. They're so good. That's the name of the brand, CSG. They're really, really good. It's funny that you knew that. Chrome, do you like Yeti products? I have seen you with the mug. Yes, I do like Yeti products. Funny. Would I ever hire a robot? Heck yeah, I would. That'd be cool. Little robot. Someone's at Aaron with the zingers tonight. I must be missing them. It's funny. It's funny that person knew what brand of pants these are. I don't think there's a logo on here either. There's no logo on them. Happy birthday, Tracy. I like the Converse though. Yeah, me too. I'm rocking two different ones. I got the, what am I rocking right now? I got the Superman. I got Superman on that foot. Hold on. And Bugs Bunny on the other. And the Bugs Bunny's fuzzy. He's fuzzy. Oh. Well, I got stuck. Do I ever watch other YouTube videos like Nomadic Fanatic? No, I've popped into his channel every once in a while. But no, I don't watch a lot of other van life content. I like the Superman shoe. One word, shoe. Do I ever watch cooking videos? No, because if I did, I would know to turn my heat down and cook better. No, I don't watch cooking videos. I'm a really crappy cook. Ketchup or vinegar or both? Vinegar all day. If I'm getting French fries, I'm getting vinegar. I know it's funny. I was always like a French fries and gravy guy. And just recently in the last like 6 months, I've been vinegar. I just, every time I go to a place, I'm like, vinegar, please. Something really cool. There's a brewery over here. My favorite brewery. I don't know. I had beer at a brewery the other day. It was really good. But there's a brewery not far from my shop here called Fern and Cedar. They make a really good Green Mountain State. Oh, it's an IPA. It's so good. But their vinegar, when I asked for vinegar once, she dropped this little spray bottle on the table. And I'm like, the heck is this? It's like hand sanitizer? What the heck is it? It's a little bottle with a sprayer on top. They put the vinegar in a spray bottle and go, psh, psh, you literally missed your French fries. It's genius. It's just fun. You grab your French fry, you, psh, it's cool. I'm like, I've never seen vinegar in a mister before. It was rad. Which is the best van before 2010? Ford Econoline. I'm going to get flack for that. Ford Econoline. I'm going to say it. Best van before 2010. What brand of watch am I wearing? I am wearing a very dead Apple Watch. See, it's dead. The little icon comes on in the corner, says it's dead. Is it 10 o'clock? For real? Holy sh... Crazy. Chrome, what's my shoe size? I am a 13 in a Converse. Oh, Graham, you're so generous today. Graham, hope to see your new van in West Van sometime. Low-key, loved your secret parking spot near Safeway. Won't give up the location. Aw, won't give up the location to keep it secret. I appreciate that. That's cool. Oh, that's funny. Graham, I appreciate that. Super sweet. Someone asked besides what shoes you wear on one of my videos also. Yeah, I'm a 13. 13! There was a time when I thought I was going to just borderline push into a 14. I went through a weird, like, growth spurt on my feet in my 30s. It was weird. I'm sitting, I'm like, I used to be an 11. And then it's been boom, 12, boom, 13. I'm like, what the? I'm 30. How's your feet growing, dude? And then it stopped at 13. All of a sudden, my foot decided to get huge. It's weird. I didn't even know you could grow your feet after that age. Sorry. Oh, shit. Oh, my gosh. If you got it, you got it. My grandson was a 14. It's a big foot, man. Jeremy's in a 15. Yeah, I think my feet got wider too. I definitely feel better in a thicker shoe. Did you put on weight? Feet can grow if you put on weight. I've always put on and gotten off weight. Like, look at the other year, I was like super thin and now I'm back to being super fat, and then I swing back the other way, and I swing back the other way. I'm a yo-yo. I usually always bounce between 234 and 200. Somewhere in that range, it fluctuates on like every other year basis. I've been rolling like that for years. Nomad Van Dad. What they say about the biggest big shoes, not true. That's not true. You aren't super fat. We had this discussion today already. LOL. Whoo! Your cousin wears a size 18. That's nuts. Size 18. That's a huge foot. Is that even considered a foot anymore? That's a flipper. That's nuts. Yeah, Aaron says, I wish something else would grow in my mid-30s. I already made that comment, bro. My feet grow, but that's it. Diana says, remember to like this live video. Yeah, what, 18? No way, that's giant foot. Never have a race with that guy. Never have a swim race with that guy. That's hilarious. Andre the Giant. Anyway, guys, it's 10 o'clock at night, and I got to go to bed. I am tired. It's been a long day. My thing beeped at me to say goodnight like an hour ago. It's like, doo, doo, doo. Good night, Chrome. Time for bed. I want to thank everybody for being super, super, super generous in this live stream. It was so great. I love live streams like this. It makes it so much fun. You guys were awesome tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me on a... It's Friday? No, I didn't know it was Friday night. No wonder there's people in here today. Friday. I thought it was like a Tuesday. For real. I didn't know it was Friday. What am I doing going to bed at 10 o'clock? We should be partying. Hey? Cruzy, you want to party? Cruzy's sitting on the couch. Cruzy, you want to party? Hey. I seriously, guys, didn't know it was Friday night. I had no clue it was Friday. Go get a beer and watch a movie. No, it's bedtime. 100%. I'm going to see if I can wake up tomorrow morning and maybe make a video in the morning for you guys. That way there's some kind of an upload for tomorrow. James says, I did so much work today, I'm exhausted. I'm surprised Amanda's still awake, man. She worked hard today. Good night, Dan and Tina. Thanks for being on the stream here today. All right, you guys, that's all we got. I'm shutting things down. Thanks for watching, and I appreciate you guys all being here. This was actually really, really, really fun tonight. Today, I was talking to Amanda, and I was like, she's going to do it live? I'm like, I don't know, maybe. I don't know, maybe. And sometimes I fight myself from going live, and then when I do, I thoroughly enjoy it. So Amanda, thank you for giving me a hard time today. And right at the beginning of this video, I showed you guys a message that Amanda sent to me. Let me show you. Amanda's like, live stream, liar. She called me a liar, and that was my response. And then a picture of me taking a poop. And then she called me lame. Sucker! You gotta take that back now, Amanda. So I did a live stream, so I'm not a liar. And I'm not lame! All right, guys. Everybody have a good weekend. Maybe we'll go live once again this weekend. Oh, this was a lot of fun. All right, crew. We out. Peace out. We done. Bye, 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 bye.